welcome to my channel, Love Storyteller Tarot. My name is Jeanette and I've been on here on YouTube for the last 3 years. Yeah, it'll be 3 years in December. So I just wanted to give a big shout out and like a big thank you to all of those that have subscribed to my channel and that, maybe have been away, but they're returning, coming back, which is lovely. And that's okay. And thank you for your like, sharing and subscribing. It does all help, and it's such a joy, especially when I read the comments and and it's helped somebody. The readings help somebody, and it's a general reading. It might not be for everybody, but it might be one message, and that just that one message might help somebody, and surely that's all that matters. It's not about being famous or anything like that. I'm too shy of a person to even want that for myself, I can tell you. I am an introvert. I find it hard to be an extrovert. But I do in situations that I'm passionate about, and which I'm going to talk about now for a few minutes. But I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Christmas. And I know that's difficult sometimes around this period, because families and maybe there's been hurt or heartbreak or betrayal, and healing needs to occur, or there's been a loss. And then this time, especially around this time of year, and then when there's been a loss, it's really hard because you're thinking of that person or pet or collectively, or in your community if something's happened, especially if it's happened around this time of the year. It's really difficult. But it's just about, I don't believe in anything as in, religion or anything like that, but I believe there's something out there, and I just boil it down to love, respect and kindness. I don't like to overthink any of these sort of things, but I just think if you can be respectful and loving and kind to individuals or groups or communities, then that is the spirit of Christmas. That's the whole purpose, the spirit of love. But it is the spirit of Christmas, and I see this card very much as the spirit of Christmas. The Six of Coins, the picture says it all. And sometimes it can come across as arrogant in one sense, because he's only looking at this chappie and giving coins. So you have to watch, your judgments of who you feel deserves a helping hand, or if you're being neglected or rejected, because there's another person here, but he's not paying any attention. But he does have the scales there, that's all about balance. The Six of Coins is the voluntary card, about volunteering and helping, being in the community and making a difference, and I don't have much funds, but I'm always provided for. And yeah, it might be day to day, week by week, month by month, but I'm always provided for, and I'm grateful for that. And probably I've got issues on a mental level due to childhood around finances and abundance, etc. But you have to undo your childhood and the patterns and work on it, keep working on it. But this is all about poverty, and the Five is all about poverty and feeling left out in the cold, feeling unloved, unwanted, neglected, and that can be a person, a group, community, whatever, but it's feeling as though you're not. It's a lack card. There's a lack, and hence it can be a poverty consciousness, like a lack, because that's what you've come in here with, or you know, or you've come here to heal. But saying that, you can always help somebody. You can always help somebody, and that's why I'm just giving this little bit of a because I need some support. I need some help. As in, there's in our community, they're raising funds for a defibrillator. I think I said that right. And I see that as valuable, because if you think, we all have like family, sons, daughters, and mothers, fathers, uncles, aunties, you know, and somebody that was in our family, I think it was a couple of years ago, or it was the first year I came on here, and yeah, one of the readings I was upset because it had just happened, but you know, he suffered from a heart attack, and that's why that's close to my heart. Luckily, he, in one sense, he was in the hospital. Was he in the hospital? No, he wasn't. But anyway, they got him there, but he didn't survive it. But the communities are, you know, bringing in these, especially in the villages, the defibrillators, because there's such a strain on the NHS and the resources. And you know, I don't want this to go on too long because of your reading, but you know, and so I think that every community, every village hall, whatever it is, I think they need to have one. And we know we need to love ourselves and love each other and help each other, because you'd want somebody to, you know, get that defib and work on you, or a loved one, and vice versa. So it's just a suggestion, but you know, it'd be nice to be able to go and give them, you know, this check or some money to help them get this defibrillator. And I just thought, because it's Christmas, I've been on here 3 years and I don't charge for my videos, so I just thought a donation would be lovely. You can go to my website and it says there, donation. It's easy to do, whatever you feel, the gift you'd like to give, because this is the benefactor card, and you know, it's being generous, and the volunteer card, or you know, the giving card, it's giving and receiving. But yeah, and you know, I also work with another place, and it's about, because I've been through it myself, so about, you know, homelessness and not having a home, and finding ways of how we can, you know, get people off the streets. So it's not about, well, this is the Samaritan card in a way, you know, either you're a benefactor or somebody would be a benefactor in your life. But yeah, so I have ideas that I'm going to be doing, and I'm probably going to get a petition together about empty, you know, houses, and helping these people and getting them into their own homes. So again, it's, you know, it's all about your passion, what you're passionate about, what touches your heart, and that's what Christmas is all about. So I just wanted to say that and wish you a Merry Christmas, and thank you again for watching my videos, liking, sharing and subscribing. Okay, I think I've said everything, and I'll now go into your reading, whichever one it is now. Okay. And this is a reading for Libra. Let's have a look, see what Sun, Moon, Horizon, see what is going on for you for December. Oh, well, looks like you've got a decision to make. A new pathway is opening up, or needs to open up. Maybe you've you know, something's happened, something's changed that's leading you down this new path now. Where love's concerned, it can show up when a relationship has ended for Libra, or needs to end, or you know, it's to do with your life and career, or it could be that a job's opening up. That may take you away from a certain situation, but towards another one. And it can come under, if you know, moved home, a new pathway would open up, or even country. So very much that a new pathway is either opening up or is about to open up for you, where love's concerned. And what's at the heart of the matter? Go with what feels right. There's a lot of healing, Something's opening up for you, this new pathway, and something that's going to be able to blossom and grow, or help you, because it's very much about you as a person, help you to blossom and grow. So whatever steps you've taken, you know, to be responsible and change your life in whatever shape or form that's taking, about what I just described, then, you know, there's going to be a lot of healing around that. And this can be to do with career as well, because this is very much the professional card. But it would be the right thing for you. It would be the right thing, the right decision for you. See what's going on in the environment. Oh, lovely. Well, this is, you know, a prayer being answered. It's a wish. It's called a wish. You know, a wish being answered. So whatever you've been praying for, wishing for, desiring, then this new pathway, this new lifestyle, or, you know, direction is what you've been praying for. Okay, it might not show up, or it might not have shown up if it's already happened the way that you anticipated, or you intended, or was wishing for, or desiring, but it has put you on the right path, or it will put you on the right path, depending how it's playing out, where it is time-wise for you. It could be that it's already happened for some, it's about to happen, or, you know, come the end of December, January, into the new year, it may happen then. But it's something that you've been, because this is very much the prayer card, the wish card, asking for something, and spirit or the universe saying, yep, okay, you got it, you got it. But usually it shows up in a different form to what you're asking, or it might be like you feel it's not connected. You may have been asking for like maybe say a relationship, but you then get a new career opportunity, and it's like, well, I asked for a relationship, what's that got to do with anything to do with love? But you've got to trust it. You've got to trust it, because they can see what's on the horizon. We can't, even though we try to look into the future and see what's going on with our lives. You know, not everything's shown us, and for a good reason, because if you're not ready, then that would scare you, or, you know, what would be coming in would scare you. So, but definitely it's saying that this is what you've asked for. It just might show up in a different form. So it's a domestic wish. So that could be, if you've been praying for and wanting a new home, a bigger home, a family home, or, you know, if it's business, property, investing in property, whatever this wish is that you've been asking for, you're going to get it, and it's around, you know, home, or it's around property. having enough, or even working from home, because this is the professional card. So this could be working from home. If you've been asking about career direction, then that would suggest that. Or it could be that, this links you to a potential partner if you're single, or it's you get what you want as a family. But it's definitely around the feminine. It's the feminine energy that's going down a new pathway. Very strong feminine energies coming in. I tune into that, and very much the Princess Diana sort of feminine energy of being of service, and she was a Cancerian. Being of service and just loving people, and she had the gift of just spotting in a room who needed her attention, or some love rather. So it very feels much like that for the feminine energy, that it's all around the heart center. So it could be if you're already married, coupled up, and you're feeling a bit lost, then following your heart, where passion and being a service is concerned, will open you up, and and make you feel more fulfilled, so that you're not putting pressure on the relationship, and that you start to feel your own heart up, your own love tanks up. Then you've got so much more to give in a different way. But yeah, this could be working from home for the feminine, because this is a new path she's starting to go down, and it's going to be very, very, very healing. And it's about being strong, bold. This can represent the law, so could represent a career as a lawyer, solicitor, or anything, the courts, anything to do with the law. So if that's what you'd want, then that would be the path for you. It's excuse me. It's definitely it's coming up as a business opportunity. Now, when they come in a reading, it's important. Yes, it is a love reading, but when it comes in a reading, it's important, and this is very much about an honor is going to come to the feminine, to this lady. She's worked hard, and there's going to be rewards, because the moon is about expansion and growth, and opportunity. So there's going to be opportunity, because she's choosing, or she will be choosing, to go down a different path, and she's going to be honored. She's going to be recognized and given something, because for her, for Librans, it seems to be about healing of the wounds, the heart, but it's also linked to being of service, doing something. But you need to be strong and bold, especially if you're going into a career to do with the law, or something to do with healing, to do with the law, working from home. But there's something that can be to do with health, so you'd need to watch your health, because negotiations would need to be looked at, so you get the right balance, really. But there's something you don't know, something that you need to research. So whatever this situation is, there needs to be some sort of research. There needs to be patience, This can be writing. It's about fulfillment, and if you look to your love life, maybe that's why this is coming in here. If you look into your love life to fulfill you at this time, excuse me, then maybe that's not going to work for you. You need to be focused on yourself, and this can be writing, publishing, very much about writing or publishing, and that could be, you know, if you're writing a book, or you do writing for a living, and then you could work from home and do that. But you've got to be strong about this, and you've got to be strong. So depending on which way it's going, to do with the home, to do with property, and be strong, because there's something you might not know, and for others it could be writing as a profession or writing a book. Could it be to do with the law? But there's something, there would have to be negotiations around this situation. So because this is something that, not knowing something could steal something away from you, which is true. If you don't know something, there could be something being lost or stolen. And then in one sense, what you don't know can't hurt you, but then it's saying, you know, this is to do with your love life in some shape or form. So let's get a bit of clarity on this mouse and see what's on a personal reading. We'll go into them all a bit more, but I don't have time. So yeah, so the Seven of Cups can be wishful thinking, but it's opportunities, but it's about choosing wisely, because maybe that could be what's stealing away. Is there too many opportunities, too many choices, and then there's procrastination, and then, you know, something doesn't get done? Or is this your partner? Could this be your partner, that it's, you recognize this is what's happening to them? Yeah, because there's somebody not wanting to see something. Maybe that's why the book is there, because it's the book of the unknown. It's about being patient, researching, but somebody doesn't want to know something, and this is like a self-imposed prison. And definitely you've got lots of blindfolds on here, but that's what's stealing the energy in December, because that's self-imposed via your thoughts and being a victim and thinking there isn't a solution. Well, there is a solution, because there's 7 cups here, but it is about choosing wisely. But this person doesn't want to look at it, and is torn between like the heart and the mind, and thinking that not making a decision is better than making a decision in case you make the wrong one. But or she's confined herself in this situation, and this is about not wanting to feel the pain, but it looks like that's what would be needed. Let's see what the romance angels want to say for Libra for the month of December. True love. Well, how does this play into the relationship spread then? Because that's somebody not, there's choices, somebody not, is there somebody else in the picture, and not wanting to see that, so it could come from that direction, but you know, and then if you're already in a relationship, how well, the thing is you need to deal with where you're at, and this is all about true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, but for that to happen, Two people need to be on the same page. Two people need to be loving themselves, respecting the other. Or if it's people that are already in relationships, then they need to get counselling and sort that relationship out first before this can happen. So it would be different for everybody, but definitely healing. Or it could be that you know you're headed down that path because somebody has come in, and hence why the emotional choices. But it's about choosing wisely, and somebody's not wanting to look at something, and you've got to work on those true love qualities and aspects for yourself and for another. But they're saying, you know, this is the romance of a lifetime, or you're preparing yourself to meet that person, whichever way around it is for you. There we go. I do hope it helps. Please like, share and subscribe, and if you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, the information's down below. It takes you to my website, and it's all straightforward. And I'll see you back here for January. Lots of love. Namaste.